Okay, as the video doesn't work, I might as well come in just on time. Look, it's 8 o'clock. It's time. It started. Welcome. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and this is An Evening With. Tonight, I am joined, as has become a regular thing, with a couple of my co-conspirators in puzzle games and things. We've got Dan and Jeff. I'll introduce them in a moment, but I wanted to say before they get, quietly, just between the rest of us, welcome to the stream. If you're new to the stream, come in and join in the live chat, because that's where all the fun happens. Because it doesn't happen certainly with us talking. The fun is what you make for yourself. I'm going to try something different tonight as well. I hope I've got it all set up working. It didn't work to begin with. I didn't know until Dan turned up early and showed me that it didn't work, but it's working now, I think. So we'll figure that out in just a few minutes. Let's have a look. Andy McClinch just popped in saying good evening. Good evening, Andy. Welcome. Look, there's Dan and there's Jeff as well. Look, see?
Yay.
They're here. Hey. Let me put the right picture up behind us so we can see what's going on comfortably over there. Right. Yes. The new thing that I'm going to try tonight, I ordered a few weeks ago a thing that should have come very quickly. It didn't. I've been in contact with them saying, look, where is it? What's happening? And then it got shipped and not actually delivered when they said they couldn't deliver it when they were 25 miles away. I don't know how they thought they'd deliver it when they're 25 miles away. But today, it turned up. I have, let me look, I've got a second camera set up. That was the trouble I had with the audio. It wasn't working properly. I have this. What I'm going to do is make that the big screen and put us just down the side. That's the easiest way. Because you're only going to see the side of my head anyway, because I'm going to be turning around and using my fingers on this. It is from a company called Escape Welt, which I think are German, but I don't know. The return address for it was just around the corner from me in a local town. But I don't know. It's very, very strange. It's
a distributor.
Yeah, it says you probably can't read that. It's quite well.
No.
It's got German writing on it, which makes me think German, but I don't know. It's an escape room in a box, it says. Duration approximately 60 minutes. So for me, probably 7.5 weeks. The goal is to save the Boo Boo Mummy. I don't know what that is. Age is 14 plus. And it can be reset to the original state. Also, it's suitable as gift packaging. So,
nice.
Yeah. This is what it's all about. This is the Fort Knox box. They do 3 of these different things now, and that's all in German. So I won't read that one. There's a bit that was in English. Yes, it says it's 1962. You're sitting with your pals in a stuffy back room of your uncle's pub. It was he who told you about the coup, the robbery of Fort Knox, the location of the gold reserves of the USA. Gold is not the most important goal for you. It's hidden where it is looked for all over the world. A notorious criminal, Al Capone himself, laid the mysterious coin in the bank so that no one has ever been able to find it. He once said the person who shall find it will have the great power of a robber and will be able to open any bank. But I doubt that there is at least one criminal in the world who can find out this secret. What to expect? Well, only those who brought the treasure to Fort Knox would know. One thing is certain, Fort Knox is one of the most secure places in the country, riddled with mechanisms designed to be uncrackable. Can you prove the opposite, gain access to the vault, and uncover the secret of the legendary treasure? So, what it is this.
Oh, wow.
It's
cool.
like one of the wooden puzzle things that I've built, but it comes pre-built, and it's a puzzle box.
Okay.
There's things that twiddle and other things that rotate and stuff, and there's definitely a big hatch on the top that is securely locked in place,
or at least somewhat, since it wiggles.
Yeah, it wiggles a bit, but it definitely doesn't open. It does say don't use any force on anything, because obviously, I could break it open.
Balsa would. Give it a good squeeze and it's open.
Yeah, pretty much. Throw it across the room. Now, I've had a little look at it, but I haven't really played with it because I wanted to do it, live on the telly box. Awesome. And basically, get some help with it because I'm not great at these puzzles, as you found out as we were doing puzzles on games and things.
You were doing real
I thought a real life, actual interactive puzzle would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it is going to be fun, but it certainly could be interesting.
This reminds me of a couple of years ago, there was either a web page or a group that I was involved with or a member of that had mechanical puzzles like this. And some of them were really, really high end, like very expensive. And they would only make a few of them, but they were absolutely diabolical inside. So this will be really interesting.
I mean, it sounds like either something broken through sending it through the post, or it's got something.
Hopefully, it's got that whatever that coin is that it.
I'm hoping that it's going to be the coin or the mummy. They seem to have got confused in their description.
You got a marble maze in there. That's what you have.
Well, yeah. So there are several things that happen. All of these turn.
Yeah.
And they do have little markings on them. Again, you can see the top one.
Yeah.
It's got that sort of thing on it, or it's got the German double S B thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Little fast forward button and hexagons and X things. And
are there any clues in your booklet, or is it purely?
There's no clues at all in the booklet.
Gotcha.
The booklet and the box I have scoured. There's a QR code, but that just takes you to the site for the
buy it.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's measurements and things, but I don't think that any of this is actually going to be of any.
Yeah, that looks more like just
the box, the package itself is just those 3 pages in English and French. It says, notes on use. Do not open the box by force. All parts can be easily removed. Long puzzles are not necessary, as all combinations can be mastered with logic.
Ooh.
It does. Scan me for more information. So there is a QR code for more tips for the puzzles.
That's it.
So there is that as a possibility.
Okay, so that's good. So we have that as a potential hint.
What I have noticed is there's a big slot on there.
Yeah.
That says 3. This turns a bit and moves. There's a visible through there is a little bit of it looks like 522 written in there.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything. Also, this is connected to that in some way.
Yeah.
And on there, it does have 2 and then the B symbol on there.
Okay.
There's an arrow on that, obviously pointing at which end of this should be pointing to whatever number is around there, 1 through 8.
1 through 8. And it's in, there's subdivisions of those numbers too, or are there?
Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions between each one.
Okay.
So, yeah. Other than that, I mean, there's this that sort of doesn't move, but looks like it's holding these in place.
Yeah,
so
or those are holding that piece in
then
place.
All of that's going to come out.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem to be doing anything, but there's definitely 3 little blocks there that like pyramid things.
Okay.
That might move. There is a 1 on there pointing down, possibly to these.
I'm guessing
the top
that's where
one
we're
of these
supposed to
doesn't seem
start.
to move. It moves a bit, but not very much.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's locked in place deliberately or because something else is not moving. The other 2 do move, and they have different pictures on them that, again, you're not really going to be able to see very clearly. Okay. This has got like a half moon on it.
Yeah.
A semicircle. That one's got like the other half of a box, of a hexagon, of a circle, and just like a chevron, and a square, and a hexagon, and a circle.
So
and the bottom one, again, doesn't move very much, but does move, and it's got what looks like a little sort of keyhole type shape on there, but it's not quite lined up right. There's an arrow, a triangle, and a circle, but it doesn't really want to move freely.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
Something else has to be moved first to make that move freely.
Or I mean, it might be. It is.
One thing. Try doing that with different orientations of the entire box. Some of those have like a gravity switch inside that you can.
There's definitely something that's moving around, but it doesn't feel like it's I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's
More of a
moving.
loose rattle.
Yeah, it sort of feels loose.
Maybe it broke in
But
transit.
it might be broken. It has been all over the country.
Yeah.
I was tracking it all day on Tuesday. It was going all over the place.
Oh.
And yesterday they just didn't move at all. And then today it's moved around the town a bit and then turned up at my door.
We'll assume it's okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got on here again Roman numerals 1, 4, and 7. There are lots of these like fake rivets with some lines coming off of some places that sort of go around the corner to other bits, but whether they actually mean anything or it's decorative.
Yeah.
Again, there's another little panel there that's got not connected to anything else. Might move in or out at some point.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sort of almost at a loss to begin with. That comes out as far as that, but then doesn't seem to come any further. And moving that does sort of move that cogwheel.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you've got that little design of those 3 gears there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Now, there's a 1 in that first panel that you're on. Or is there a 2 on another panel? And are all the panels
there's
numbered?
A 1. There's the 147.
147.
There's like a V or an arrow pointing down above all of these, obviously saying line up this bit.
Oh yeah.
There's a 3 there, but I haven't seen a 2.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe you got to put in a 2.
I know there's a 4 at the top.
Huh. Wow.
In the Illuminati eye.
Oh, what's interesting is on the panel with the wheels, but not this one. No.
The one with the stack of weirdly shaped wheels.
That one there. Yeah, that diagram at the top is interesting to me.
Yeah, it's got definitely connecting up different bits. So I mean, you can trace around. It just goes to there, which doesn't necessarily help at all.
Not yet.
But yeah, there's definitely sort of cable switching, and that connects to down here. But again, that doesn't seem to connect to anything else. I like the idea of puzzles and puzzle boxes, but I'm not very good at it.
Well, like I said, and seeing some of the ones
corner there that is different to all the others. I've only just noticed that this corner here has got a different.
Oh.
No, it moves a little bit, but not very much.
Yeah,
try turning it that side down and pulling it. There you are.
Yeah, no, nothing's happening.
Okay.
It's still only moving a bit.
Gotcha.
Don't feel any difference for orientation apart from the something moving around inside. But
too bad your magic see inside things glasses from the game aren't.
Yeah.
I keep trying to touch it, but nothing. So yeah, I mean, there's bits like this that might just be holding parts inside, because there's another one there on 3 sides. There's that, which is probably just an internal structure,
a level inside. Yeah, some sort of. Yeah, it's hard to tell which pieces are structural.
Yeah. I mean, these 3 bits on the top don't seem to move.
Yeah.
Like they move a little bit, but I think that's attached to this entire
I
panel.
could see that. Yeah, when those pull in, those 3 tabs pull in, that part.
Are just that bit attaching onto it.
It's all
right.
Yeah, it's all kind of keyed together to hold it in place.
But there's a bit there that isn't. That's not.
Yeah, that's something different.
Here.
Like
that'll pop up or in or out or something. The same as that bit there, which might or might not be attached to that.
Now there's those go 1 to 1 from left to right. All of those lines just go across to 1. None of them connect to each other. They each go from 1 to. They map 1 to 1 from left to right. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they all change. I mean, this one goes from basically from that one there, goes across there, down a bit, and then goes to here. But then it continues across to there, which probably goes down to there.
And we got a circle now. Okay, we got a circle on the bottom, and there's an arrow on it. Is that a 1?
There's a 1 there and a little dot
Okay.
next to it, but there's a dot next to all of them.
Oh, I was looking at the
4 and
underside,
3.
the bottom side of your box. That one. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, again, it's got an arrow on that central post, and we can turn that.
So that way we know which direction it's facing.
Can you
That,
trace?
again, doesn't feel like it engages. It's a bit rough in places, but I think that's just construction roughness.
It's laser cut wood.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they work this out.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got to turn wheels. Well, I don't know.
It feels like a combination, but isn't.
Okay.
Or isn't.
Yeah, it's going to be a simpler mechanism just from the size of the box.
Yeah.
Everything else, it's not. It's going to be probably like 1, maybe 2 places where we rotate that too.
Well, the combination lock internals aren't terribly tough. You know, there's like 3 wheels on a 3-turn one, and they just have one, stud that rotates the one above it or below it.
We're also talking about, just.
So there could be 3. It looks like there might be
1/8-inch thick wood.
Right.
Pieces here, so
Well,
they can't be too high tolerance as far as.
No.
Assume somebody who made it's really diabolical.
Only wobbles a little bit. Either means that it's engaged properly by accident and the first stage is engaged.
Yeah, I have a feeling that one's constrained.
Something's stopping it. Yeah.
For the horizontal lines that are going across that get mapped differently on each side, is there any numbers associated with any of those at any place? Oh, there's your wheel at the bottom.
Only this one that's got 1, 4, and 7 in Roman on it.
That's interesting. I don't know what it means. Now over to the right, you've got that circle. Oh, the right. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one that's got the one on it.
So we've got. I can't tell what those little marks are on the edges of this panel. Are they just circles? Or are they just
on where? Sorry, what were we?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just like on the top edge, the bottom edge, and the side edges there on that panel that you're looking at.
Yeah, they're just like
I can't tell if those
like,
are.
Yeah, like drawn on rivets, but they're on all of the sides.
I'm gonna make my screen a little bigger here so I can see better.
They're on all of the sides. That doesn't really help.
Because that looks almost like it's a diagram of the
much better
bottom of it.
Here we are.
With the rotating dial.
Yeah, again, it feels like they should be something, because it's not symmetrical. That it's got a gap over here where something might be, but I don't know.
Yeah, but does anything, if you turn that to the right, those 3 lines that are going off to the right on this panel, they match up to 3 lines on the left side of this panel, right? Correct?
I don't know if that
that looks like a diagram of the top of the box.
That looks like the top of the box. That looks more like the top of the box than the bottom of the box to me.
Yeah.
Of course, that's got hash marks all around it too, so I could be. In fact, that's got dual marks on it, like a circular slide rule, right? On the top surface.
The dots on the bottom are. Don't know. I mean, that obviously wouldn't have some because of that being there, but there's only 3 on that side for some reason.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
There's 5 on there. There's 4 on there, but again, that might be because of that.
Yeah.
5 there. There's 1 missing from there, but again, might be because of that.
Well, there's definitely 3 there for a reason.
Yeah.
That's, they definitely.
And that's the 3 side as well.
Interesting.
Okay.
And there's definitely a slot there, but obviously for something to go into, I would assume.
Yeah, 5 arrows.
Well, that diagram looks like gold and Fort Knox, so I'm betting
that called the Fort Knox box. So I'm assuming that that's decorative, but again, it might not be.
Because it looks like maybe that might be one of the last stages of we get a piece that we slot into there, and then that pops up.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like
really going by the numbers. I'd say that was 3, and then 4 is opening the top.
Yeah,
because he's got a 4 on the top. But again,
oh, check the rivet. Count the rivets on the top face here. You see any that are? There's 3.
Yeah, there's 3, but again, it could be 5.
It could be because of that.
Does that line up with the 3 on the side?
5 there and 5 there, and these look the same. And these obviously don't turn because they're attached to the lid.
Yeah. Does the 3 rivets on top line up with the 3 on the side of the box?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like, oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's definitely the 3 side.
Yeah. Which is also hinged.
Everything makes me think the one side is the first one because it's
that's my
agreed
thought too. They
said rivet counting, says Andy. Yeah, he did.
Yes, we are in fact rivet counting.
I mean, turning that bottom one
look
moves
at
all
that.
of them a bit, but they're
Oh,
all
look at
on
that.
post.
At that angle you just had that at, it made the circles line up. So it looked like a big circle. Oh.
But then I don't know, the bottom one I can just get a triangle on, but
that's sad. How about the bottom? Is there any inscription on the bottom?
On the bottom disc, there is a
discs,
triangle arrow pointing there, and it sort of doesn't really want to turn.
Yeah, we said there was a partial circle on that one too, right?
Not on the bottom one. There's a a circle, yeah. But yeah.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
No, it was sort of grating, but it doesn't feel like it's locked up. It just feels like it's stiff. But I did notice as well, if you look at it from the bottom, these are obviously solid discs. This one does look like it's got a separate inner disc to it as well.
Okay.
Oh, could that be?
Because I would think
so I'm not sure if I'm just turning around the outside disc or, what I'm turning, basically.
Right.
But yeah, we've got half circle, and then whole circle.
Yeah. Yeah, because those two halves form a whole circle.
But, I mean, that's not going to move because it's pinned from the top and the bottom. I don't know. John McMunn says, sounds like 3 blind men describing an elephant. It really, yes, it is. It really is the blind leading the stupid. And
yeah.
It's being charitable.
Turning this, I can see these little bits wobbling a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. It might just be joined up. So we've still got all of these to do something with. It's got the V above it.
Yeah.
And then I say there's X's, there's triangles, there's little tick marks.
Are those tick marks or are those symbols duplicated anywhere else on your box anywhere? They have to be, right?
22, or what looks like 22 to me. And that was in that little window there. That one's got a 5 and then a 22. But again, it might not be anything like that. It might just be the way I'm reading it. But and again, that's got the 2 and the B.
Okay. You said the numbers on the bottom wheel go from 1 to 8. Is that correct?
On the bottom, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, and anti-clockwise. Okay, and then there's 5 ticks between each one. Okay, now on the top surface.
Well, there's 4 marks in between.
4 ticks between.
Gotcha. To get to the next one.
Gotcha. 4 ticks. Okay.
And again, the bit in the middle is made up of 2 plates, but that again might be construction rather than anything else.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
You sort of need that to put that in the middle. I don't know.
Now on the top surface, that wheel is different. It's got markings on both the flop the whole thing around. There you go. Yeah, I didn't see what these numbers are. I can't quite see it.
There's how are written in the middle there.
Yeah, on the outer rings. How are they marked?
The number of rivets or
nope. The number. Those aren't numbers. Those are little just tick indicators.
Just little dots.
How many are there?
There's 3 over this side, which is on the side with the 3 on it.
I'm sorry, I'm not being clear. On the wheels.
On the wheels. Which wheels were?
Well, those wheels that I'm looking at have rivets on those 2 round wheels, of course.
Oh, they're like the.
Okay.
They're
that
not,
can't turn.
They're not going to turn.
Okay, that one. Okay, I wasn't sure.
They're just like a.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these pins are going through all of that.
Okay.
So that's just the shaping of the lid by the looks of it.
Fooled me. Okay. Although, okay. All right. Well, on the wheels that you can turn, let's map out what
these ones or these ones.
Oh, I don't know. Whichever ones turn easier. Are some of them unconstrained?
They're all pretty much.
If the ones on that
one
face
that's really
right.
constrained is that top
right,
one.
then I would assume this one. Well, is that on side one?
That's on one.
Oh, blast. Okay, I was thinking the side with the unconstrained wheels would probably be the one that I'd want to twiddle with first of all to see if it will somehow free up these wheels to be twiddled.
Andy's got the answer already. He says turn right twice, left 6 times, right 3, left 1. Make sure the clock reads 6, 2, 3, and 9. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. Shake a goat with your left and burp your name in Spanish.
Spoilers.
I don't have a goat handy, so I can't do
found
that
a
bit.
walkthrough. I could probably find a goat not too far away.
I mean, I'm assuming if you turn this to 1, then you do puzzle 1, maybe. But it doesn't feel like that actually connects to anything. So
well, it might not yet. It might just be in the way of something else. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm not saying things well. That's interesting. That one makes a crackly sound.
Yeah, it just sort of. I don't know. I mean, not having done one of these before from this company, I'm not sure what the tolerances are like, or if this is normal, or, as I say, broken.
I would take them at their word that you don't want to force anything. That it's a finesse.
Yeah, I mean, the
game.
thing with these is obviously you can turn it all the way around, and it is a circle, it's a sphere. There's no marks or anything on the outside of it, and there's not a lot of room on the inside for there to be anything.
Gotcha. Huh.
So
now, can you turn each of those wheels, except for the top one, which is constrained? Can you turn them each way?
The middle one turns quite freely. It squeaks a little bit, but it moves. The bottom one is stiffer.
Oh, and the bottom one's moving the top one when you.
The bottom one. Let me put my glasses of seeing on and see if it's just the outside bit that's turning. Yeah, that middle inside piece is not moving.
Why would that be?
There's something. Is there an arrow on that? There might be an arrow on the bottom of that.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to be anything on the next one up though. That was. Okay, that didn't help. But that's like halfway between two of the things, so it might even. I don't know. It definitely looks like an arrow, but it might be just a print from when they made it.
Is that the if that's marked on both sides, I'll bet you that's intentional.
Well, it's not. It's between things on the other side. That's the one that's got a circle, triangle, and then it sort of really locks up there, and it's like a keyhole type thing. But it does turn past it. I think that's even freer now than it was when I started. So I think that was just stiff from, you know, it's moving freer now. Making crackly sounds. It's either broken already or it's trying to pick up an AM/FM radio. It might be. I don't know. I don't know that there's any. Is the FM still going now? It's all digital, isn't it?
Oh, sure. Or you wouldn't have crackly on FM. It's no static at all.
Yeah.
AM sure would.
So I mean that feels like this will come out if that lines up, but
that's
also there's nothing. It even says in the instruction there's no long combinations to do. Everything is logic based. It doesn't seem to be that logic based because there's nothing that was. Nothing's telling me anything about it. So, right. Well, it's been half an hour since we started, and we've done absolutely nothing. So, what I'm going to do is put it to one side. We'll have a look at the gallery.
Yeah, let's.
That's okay. That's cool.
That will come back. That's a very cool thing.
How long do they say it should take?
60 minutes, it says.
Ah, okay. Well,
we're halfway and not done a thing. So, yeah.
Behind on schedule. If it was you alone, you'd get done much quicker.
Chris may take the explosive option before the end of the stream, says Mac. This is entirely I wouldn't do explosives. I might accidentally force a bit. I still like this bit.
I wouldn't.
That one corner piece feels different. And I mean, that's probably just the lock that holds that in place. That's all you've got to do. Pull that out and then it opens. No.
There was a wooden puzzle
right.
at my grandma's when I was very, very young that I only visit a couple times a year, but it took me years to figure that thing out, and it was a really clever one. So
Yeah, I mean, I've done the
knows?
little boxes that you've just got to open in a particular way.
right.
Like it doesn't open, the lid doesn't open, the side comes out after
Mhm.
you push it another little bit, but it doesn't feel quite like that. But
I've
anyway, this week or the last couple of weeks,
they can be
people have been posting into the gross group, which is lovely. Graham has hopes he's made the right decision. He started doing little orc boys.
Yeah.
Once you start, there is no escape. So yeah, we're sorry about that. James,
They're in good
he was
hands.
saying about having lots of these, and he couldn't put up very good pictures, but he's put up better pictures now.
Oh, look at all those things! I've been so entranced with those things since first seeing them.
The Kriegers are real.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't imagine what we're looking at there for.
Yeah.
It's not like he's got 20 of the same thing. So
I know some of those can be really dear.
The packaging is just so minimalist. It's
exactly.
Yep. They look like MRE boxes or something.
They are, yeah.
Someday I'm going to get one of those and build it up. I got to decide which one. Though.
He's going to be busy for a little while.
I think there are a couple being released now or quickly or something. Not from Nitto, from a different company, Hasegawa.
Oh, right.
I think.
I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. This is
wow.
MK books and stuff as well.
I believe so. Wow. All I know is people are fanatical about collecting these things.
Yeah, my wife's a bit fanatical about collecting Lego as well. She's got a Lego owl that our daughter, our youngest daughter, bought for her, which she built.
That was nice.
There we go.
I like that. That looks nice.
It's a nice little quick build that's quite good fun.
He looks irritated.
The owls always look irritated. That's their default position.
Yeah. We've got one in the yard.
Yeah.
At night.
Cool. Mike has built the Falcon. I think that's the one that I've got. The not the huge, stupid, expensive one, but quite a nice one.
Yeah.
I think I heard Lynn got the really big one.
Nice. Yeah, Lynn's got the big one. Also, I think Edward's got the big one as well.
Oh, really?
The Ultimate Collector series?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like twice the size of this one.
That's neat.
Eric's has got a train.
Wow, that's like
it's his 1 year anniversary.
Cool.
She got a train.
Looks like it's got rails for like a trolley car or something.
Monorail, overrail things.
Oh, this makes me want a Lego Dora.
Yeah, that would be a little bit scary, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
My wife has another owl, a little kit owl, which is
that one's cute.
Quite cute.
Like owls.
Steve has been gluing bits of plastic together, obviously.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It looks like it should start off as a submersible.
I was thinking some sort of submarine, but equally space would work just as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He has got such a great eye for that.
Yeah, it's just whenever you see anything in the wild, you'll think, "Oh, that's an engine," or "That's a cockpit assembly," or
and it all together looks like it was intended to be made exactly that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now it definitely looks space great.
This was the game thing that he picked up. He's picked up the last couple of ships that he didn't have, the Star Fox one.
And those are cool looking little ships.
Huh. I hadn't seen those before.
Yeah, me neither.
Mike, issue 6 of the F-40.
Part of an engine.
Some sort of engine block. Adam's finished off another
nice
car.
Nice.
Very nice stuff on those, yeah. He doesn't look happy. He looks
actually
like he's just about to set someone's world on fire.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah. I love the fire effect, so that's really good painting.
Yeah.
Did a good job on that.
Yeah. He's
really,
got a few
the checkering real nice too.
Definitely working on the Orc army.
Yeah, he's good.
Nice.
have a friend locally who's been painting orcs since the 80s, and he just loves them. And he's got an entire room in his house just filled with orcs from all eras.
Yeah, I suspect they probably have changed over the years.
Yep.
Lewis, Model Making Trucker, has been doing a boat. I don't know what flavour of boat it is. It's got guns and stuff, and lots of photo etch and things on it.
Boat.
So
I should know.
photo etch. He's gone crazy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's lots of photo etch on there. Oh, that's nice.
And some is tiny, and there are lots of little pieces all together.
It's got a little boat on it. It's got a boat on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, little.
Looks like he has some that are real tiny. I wanted to ask him how he worked past just the surface tension of the solder, because I think he said he soldered some of these together.
Yeah, he did say he started soldering. He was using glue to begin with, but
okay.
Yeah, I think he drifted over to solder now.
I've never tried doing soldering on photo etch. I may have to give it a try sometime just to.
Apparently, it's the way to go. He did say that he found out you can't solder it to plastic, which I thought you would have known already. But
he might have been fun. I hope
he might.
Although there's some battle damage.
Yeah. Mike has also been doing the R2. He started on issue 5 of the R2D2, the head dome.
Oh,
yeah, lots more head dome to go.
Starting.
That's the thing I love the most about that R2 is the fact that there's an internal framework to the dome and the body, because that's how real. It's at least how my droid is being built. It's got internal structural parts to hold things together.
I saw Chris's video this morning showing that internal framework, and I thought, oh, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Mine's not like that. It's one piece aluminum or 2 piece aluminum.
Yeah, that's how most folks do it, is bolt the parts to the inside of the dome.
Yep. Oh yeah. But I like that way better because it looks cool. Looks more technical. Oh boy.
This is Steve. Yeah, it's a massive box from China. At least it's got some Lego in it, so it wasn't just nothing that turned up.
Yeah, it's got Lego or something compatible.
There's gray and blue.
What it is. Yeah.
Yeah, is it the alien ship? I can't remember what it was now.
Paint them.
Oh, is that the Nostromo?
Is that the Nostromo?
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember now. Adam's got some things that aren't orcs as well as things that are orcs.
See a beholder back there.
Oh, beholder and classic. I think this is the D&D section.
Giants.
Although there's orcs down
there. Are those M&Ms?
Yes. Yeah. M&M dice things, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the dice dudes, those are I
remember
from Reaper.
Are they Reaper? Reaper is
Reaper Bones.
Reaper is close by, and one of the guy, or I think the guy who owns Reaper now or runs it now, was a guy who was manning tables at conventions in the area back in the 80s and 90s. So yeah, they're a neat place to stop by. They have
there as well.
They have a great case of painted.
I would love to visit there.
Come on by, we'll go.
If
you ever visit, we'll take a drive by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be visiting.
Definitely do the.
Well, the offer's open. Oh, Beholder, so classic. I got to get one of those.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, scary.
So much fun.
Lovely.
So much.
The eye on that Beholder is awesome.
Yeah, he's good. I like the wings. The wings on the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Steve's been putting more things on, and obviously bolting extra bits onto the side because he can. It's a sense of detail that I haven't got, that I'd just be happy looking at it before and thinking, yeah, there you go. But he sees it as not finished yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a truck there. I see it's some sort of truck, but now it's a spaceship truck.
Yeah, see, now this is the one where it's cool. You can see all the parts go, oh, okay, I see this part, I see this part. Then he puts primer over it, and it's like, it's a spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what any of the parts are anymore.
Absolutely. Scary, isn't it?
He's good. And that is a real
I can't tell what any of the parts are apart from the truck, but
really good eye for knowing when
does he.
Too much.
Boy, does he.
Mike has started again, another part work, the Eddie Stobart, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twiggy.
Steve has got a pot of calorie-free sweetener.
That's what it looks like now.
Yeah.
That's the before picture in here. Here we go.
Yeah, then he's just glued things to the outside of
That
it
was
and turned it into
crazy.
A
something
skate
else.
pod or something.
Crazy. So good.
Yeah, there's probably an entire space station or something. Yeah. Oh, George is here. Good evening, George. Welcome.
Oh, hi, George.
I say evening. It's like mid-afternoon for you or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think it's afternoon.
Oh, even more stuff glued onto there now.
It's neat to see the process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. With the
It's
primer.
some sort of escape pod or
yeah.
Brilliant.
That's what it looks like to me as an escape pod.
Yeah.
So good. Jeez. Completely disguised
He's
from.
putting paint on it. Wait a minute, that's coloured primer.
Yeah.
That's not
He
right.
heard you.
Yep. He's doing that more and more. He's painting up his stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
Escape pod 3.
Now, I wonder, I don't know if I've seen Steve in the chat tonight, but does he know what all of these things do? Or is it just that will look good on there? Or is it a case of, oh yeah, this is the valve that you switch to doing this, and this is where the jets come out? And
I'd love to watch a live stream with him showing his process for doing this.
yeah, if it's just a case of, I've got a bit that looks interesting, I'll stick that there. Or if there's actually a backstory to, oh yeah, that's obviously the connection for this. And
It looks functional. I mean, it's just
yeah,
it just
weathering
works
out now as
together
well.
so well.
Not only painting, but weathering.
Yeah. It looks good.
And that looks like Lego.
Tumbler, yeah.
Tumbler. Yeah. Oh, we don't normally get Lego in process builds from Steve.
Oh.
It's normally just, this is what I bought and I built it. Yeah, I do like the Tumbler. I didn't, when I first saw the Tumbler, it didn't fit right as a Batmobile, but I do like it now.
Yeah, it
agree.
grew on me too. I adore it as its own separate type of machine.
Absolutely.
It's neat as a Batmobile, but it's
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the kind of thing I would drive around on normal roads.
No, not normal roads. No, not even in America. No,
Not even here.
it's obviously another thing that he's been. I think he says that about having lots of decals, but some of them are old and broken, but they all look fine to me.
God, it looks like something out of Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Philip Prime, I've been doing his rally diorama with lights and stuff.
Yeah, I love all the headlights.
Good.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
That is really convincing.
Yeah. I love the cotton and the
No, are those lights illuminated, or is that just a paint, or is that a paint effect?
No, they are electrical lights. Yeah.
Okay.
They are actually lit up.
Look fantastic.
Issue 3 of Stobart. There's a wheel. Sean.
Here we go.
There you go. That's a.
Yeah.
That's a Krieger, is it? Or is
Sure
it
is.
just that style?
Sure is.
That's
Yeah,
neat.
that's a Krieger.
Paul DeSmasso's here saying, hello, everyone. I don't like the Tumbler as a Batmobile.
They have
Well,
a kit
one
of it I
vote
wanna
against.
get that has the Tumbler, like the original version of it with a cannon on it, and
Oh, I didn't know there was
Really
one like that.
yeah, it actually comes with a little figure of Bane next to it. But that's
that's
one I
the
want.
UCS one.
Yeah,
That's usually get as well.
Wow.
that's just nuts.
Now, I wish there was something here to show the scale, because this thing is
yeah,
Well,
way
they're
more
minifigs.
huge than it looks here. I mean, just the
yeah.
size of the box.
mm-hmm.
The size of the box is.
I haven't seen the box in person, but I think I've seen one of these built, and it's
There you go.
enormous. There we go.
Yeah,
Well,
that helps a lot.
Universal
that is just
size
massive.
comparison device.
Look at the size of the book. It's ring bound.
Wow. And look, it's as thick as a Citadel paint pot is
Yeah.
tall almost.
Yeah,
Oh boy. Be nice just for the book.
I'd keep
He's
the box
obviously
and
been
use
doing
it as a
Saturn
foot
V as
locker.
well.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't know it had internals.
It's got some internals, and yeah, some of it's just structural internals, like the bright coloured bits, but other bits are more functional. George is saying there should be a banana for scale. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the international thing.
Yep.
For some reason, my button's not working to go to the next one.
Oh, no.
But there it is. Oh, there. No, that's it.
Is that the last
seems
one?
to be broken.
Uh-oh.
I think we're nearly there anyway, but let's close that down. Yeah, that was the last picture. That's why, because it's not letting me go at that. So that was that. That was the gallery. Thank you all very much for posting into the gallery. It's very much appreciated because it gives us something to talk about. So we've done the gallery. So we can go now, can't we? We don't have to do anything else. It's finished and done.
We're on your puzzle. It's not done yet.
We could go back to that. But I don't.
There it is.
I don't know that we've got anywhere.
No, I think. Agreed. I think that's something you need to fiddle around with and get a starting point.
Yeah.
It's very intriguing. It's really interesting.
I wish they would put like some sort of hints for the very first piece.
I'm thinking
first step or something.
This is good because, like I said, I think this is one of the puzzles that after you figure it out, you're going to go, oh, got it now. And sometimes
you might, but I also might just think I'm just going to open up the hints and tips things and see what it says. It says hip flop knocks tips, except it's in German at me. I don't know why it's in German at me. That might make it more difficult.
That's a puzzle too.
German or French, we can have it in. Okay, that doesn't help me in the slightest. I'm no good at either of those languages.
No.
Okay. I assume this is the first one.
Oh, no pictures. Oh,
no pictures. I don't know what that means. Oh, there might be a video.
Oh, there's a video. Ooh.
If the video is not in German, that might be of help. It's a minute worth of video. It is in German, but that's not a problem. Let's see if we can figure it out just from the pictures. This might just be the introduction rather than the bit you've got to solve.
Admire the box.
She's just going to throw it on the table.
Yeah.
That's how you open it.
You set it on fire, and then you wait a little bit.
Right. It looks like she's twiddling those, and that's the one.
But that's the one on yours. Okay.
And then she goes around to that one.
And in my looking around, I actually did
I think
find
she might just be saying these are all the things that it does.
I did find a YouTube video of this box, and it looks like they actually started with the Cryptex part, which is the one with the whole bunch of wheels stacked up on top of each other.
4 wheels stacked?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all of those turn freely,
How do you know what to put into that?
Well, what is the Cryptex one? What are all the symbols on them? Because you said there's like the German B, that's S's.
Yeah, there's...
basically, if all those are in the right piece, a piece from the bottom slides out. Yeah, that piece comes out when all those are in the right position.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we've got it depends which way up you're looking as well. That's got the 22.
Oh, okay.
It's got a circle, although it might have a line coming out of one side of it.
Okay.
It's got the B. It's got like fast forward buttons. It's got a hexagon. There's that which is like a E mirrored, so a backwards E and a forwards E.
Okay.
An X, a triangle, and it could be a tick or a square root sign. And then we're back to the 22, which might not even be 22. It might just be the way it looks for me from upside up that way up.
Is that 9 unit symbols on that one?
Yes.
Was that 9? Or did I miscount something?
I did. I wasn't counting.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different things. Yes, 9 different things.
Okay, that's interesting. And then the second one, is it all the same ones, or is it different?
There's 6 wheels.
Oh, 6 wheels.
The second one is harder to see because it's sort of underneath the first one. But yes, it looks to be the same things in the same order. Let's get to the 22.
Yeah,
so we wanted to knock out the first bit. I can give you what the symbols should be for.
Oh, you looked ahead.
Those, but
just tell us if it's logical or not.
Does it tell us
not
why
really? They're
the
just
signals?
You basically just have to rotate them and then feel it to see if something locks.
Oh, you got to be kidding!
Yeah, I mean that doesn't.
Oh,
that's picking it. It's not solving it.
Yeah, the symbols are just kind of.
Oh, that's
they're just
rude.
in a random.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say, look at the box and you'll understand what order they need to be in.
Not that I can tell.
I see. Then just
there is some logical.
Twiddle that like you're picking a lock.
The trouble with turning it is,
if you bind it,
it's a bit rough anyway. So
yeah.
Max says, "Send me the French version. Translating French into English is part of my job."
Oh, wonderful.
Right. What's this? This says there's a play button up there, but that's not probably going to be anything. Yeah, my French is rubbish. Bonjour, ami adventurer. Hello, adventurer. Something. It's Fort Knox. Something. Mystery. Yeah, I can't copy it or send it. You can read it. There you go. But you can't read it because the focusing is going to be a bit off.
Yeah, it's not focusing enough to.
It looks like there's 7 steps to it, but the first one is probably just introducing it. Start with 1. Something 1, 3. I don't know. Add a solution. Regard the box. Look at the box. Yeah. This is probably the step 2 for doing the first thing. Because step 1 was just looking at it by the looks of it.
Right, yeah.
See, now she's playing with that cogwheel thing. And that's done. I knew that. I found that bit. Unless that was saying the second one should be that pattern. That might be what it's saying. Because, yeah, when you get that secret thing comes up, it's got 2 and the B. So is that saying the second one should be the B? That would be my way of reading into it.
That's what I would.
The first one's going to be. And I can't really see it. It's not. There's not enough room
is a B
to see very clearly.
The second is a B?
Yeah.
The German B?
Yes, that does confirm.
Oh, here we go.
What's the first one?
Okay, if you want the first one, it looks like a balloon. It's like a.
Oh, the circle with the line on it?
Yeah.
The circle with the line on it. Oh, right, that one. You probably can't see it.
That is correct.
Okay.
Lollipop.
So why would that be? Because
it's looking for a 1 somewhere.
1 is in a circle, but
there's no
3. What was 3? Is that the arrow? It was an arrow thing. I can't remember if an arrow was a thing now. Can't remember all the shapes we've got. There wasn't an arrow, was there? Circle.
Ask Mac if he can scan your QR code. Is that the proper QR code for the hints?
That's the QR code for the hints.
Yeah, if Mac can scan that. I don't know if he can or not, but
I can't read it. I'm watching on my phone, says Mac. Yeah, that probably won't help then.
Okay. Okay.
That feels like that's locked in. That feels like that might be locked in, and that one, third one isn't. But we were guessing at the third one anyway. So, yeah, other than putting a bit of straining on it, putting it onto a thing, and seeing if it moves, that might be the third one. The third one seems to be the E with the backwards E. Is that right? What was the third one, Dan? Was it the E with the backwards E?
Yes.
That's cheating, but Max is correct. Again, that one seems to have locked up. The fourth one is the triangle.
Now, are you determining that by inspection, by looking into there and seeing where
no, I'm determining it by pulling on the little bit at the bottom and feeling when it locks into place. So decoding it rather than solving it.
Right.
But I don't mind. I mean, lockpicking's an interesting skill to learn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I just moved one of them as well, so that didn't help. I've probably not got them all right, but the bottom one is feeling gritty all the time, so it doesn't actually help.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad when you're not quite sure if it just takes a little more force.
See, the thing that annoys me now is that I know it's possible to do it by doing this, and now I know that this is the first thing to do. It's possible to do it by this, but I want to know why.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be all over the inscriptions on that.
That's not a logical.
Find a pattern.
These are just sort of just.
Yeah, I mean, the second one is. I'll give you that. The second one is logical because it says it on there. It's got a clue that says 2B. That makes sense to me. But
there's got to be something to that first one. I have no idea what it might be, but I would hope, because that's not. That's not. They said logic, and that's not logic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting this. The last two, I'm not feeling.
And do those last two?
What are the last two?
The last two have 9 positions as well?
Yeah, they're all the same.
They're all 9? Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got balloon B, E triangle.
Number 5 is the 22.
Actually, yes, that did say 522 was visible in that little window, wasn't it?
See if you can figure the.
On
you can see a 6 anywhere.
On there it said.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ah.
Oh, and that looks like that. Could that change? Okay. I see.
No, only that's the only thing that changes, and that's the thing that sort of pops that out the bottom.
Yeah, looks like that might change.
So, okay, so that's all of them except for the last one. Let's just move the last one around. What does it say the last one is then?
It looks like it's part of a box. It's like a line going up, then a line going across the top, and then a partial line coming down again.
Like the square root sign?
Yeah.
Square root sign, yeah. See if I can't find it. There it is. Okay, so that's the square root sign. So let's get these lined up again.
Perfectly logical.
And then
it came out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Oh, now it's going to all fall apart. Ooh.
We have a key.
You do.
That's as far as I've watched.
Are the wheels still? Yeah, the wheels aren't.
Yeah, the wheels still turn. It doesn't actually hold them in place like I thought it might.
Ooh, now where's that key going to go?
Well, the only place that's got a big hole is there.
Well, isn't there one on the bottom? Isn't there a slot on the bottom?
Yeah. Maybe. That's where it came out of.
Oh.
So yeah, there's no help.
Well, turn it the other way. It's got a tab on one side. See if you can stuff it back in with the tab on the other side.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to redeem myself here.
I can't get it back in.
Oh, because you turned all the wheels.
Well, they may have moved a little bit, but no, I can't get it back in at all now.
Uh-oh. Sadness.
Broken it now, that's it.
Yeah. What are they? Do you have the symbols aligned properly?
I don't know anymore.
Let's see. What are, can you read them off?
The bottom one's on a triangle, so no, that's not.
Bottom one is square root.
Square root.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Get back to where I can see this.
And then balloon, right?
Balloons at the top.
Balloons at the top.
Yeah.
It's balloon B,
the
E,
2 E's.
Triangle 22.
Square root.
Square root.
And see if it slides back in backwards. That might unlock some. That makes a whole lot of sense, since it does have that tab at the top.
Right, that's the way around it came out.
Okay.
Okay.
Gone back in, but it hasn't done anything.
Okay. So it would seem that if you pushed it in like the other direction, then the video that I was watching, it I think his broke or something, because it was, as he was messing around with after getting that key out and messing around with it, the top just sort of opened.
I'm pretty sure that's not what's meant to happen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that top sure looks like the last thing to open.
Yeah. Definitely comes out though.
So I was hoping something else might rotate after that was.
Unless you.
Yeah.
Well, check your wheels. Check your 3 wheels, the top which was constrained before. Is it unconstrained now? Heck no. Okay.
No, it's exactly the same.
Gotcha.
Okay. And what about that other wheel that rotates up and down on the side there? Does that one, is that?
Oh, Chris Ramsey.
Oh, let's see. There's something at the side bit. It's got something that moved there.
Oh yeah, there's.
Maybe that was stopping this. No, maybe not.
It's interesting that number, that 22, that was in that little window. It's kind of interesting. That just doesn't seem right. Oh, that's interesting, using the other side of it. Using the
I can't really feel anything. I can feel things, but not anything to...
It seems off.
Nothing to hook on to. Or...
Chris is here saying, hi everyone, I love puzzles. Chris Ramsey's a great one for puzzles. Yes, Chris Ramsey would be solving this one in no time at all.
Well, I wrote that down. I'm not familiar with him, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, he's a magician, but also does...
okay.
So crossover and 2 of the things that I do quite love. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think that's something in there, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
This is that.
I found another video.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now.
No, it's not moving though.
You have that other window with numbers, but I don't believe that would be.
I like a tool, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
Yeah, I
still don't like this combination at the bottom that's not doing anything.
I don't like that slot is just way too big for that. Unless you're putting the other side in, you already did that.
Well,
the other end
if it's in that way round.
Yeah, you already did it. Yeah, no, if it's not precise, I wouldn't think that that's it.
Sprue and Glue says try the 3 discs to make a 0 at an angle. The top one does. The second one has the other half of a circle, and the bottom one has a whole circle on it, or a sort of
maybe it does 2 circles.
Things. There's also an arrow, a triangle sort of pointing at the circle, and a circle.
Is there a line as well?
Oh, that's...
no, there seems to be...
Do you have to point... You have 8. Did it say there are 7 steps on that wheel on the bottom? Do you have to point that at 1 for the first step, perhaps?
It doesn't feel like it's connecting to anything.
Okay.
It probably is. It must do something.
Yeah,
but
somewhere.
That didn't matter for doing that anyway.
Gotcha.
Because I was thinking, Chris, if those 3 wheels there, if you if the bottom one has a line, it would look like the first symbol that looks like a
you're
balloon
right.
lollipop.
Yeah,
You're right.
But it doesn't. I can't really describe it.
Too bad.
The only thing that's not a circle is it looks like a sort of a keyhole type or badly drawn skull or
I see. Gotcha.
something.
Yeah.
The trouble is,
there's no other
whatever
markings
they're
for it.
on, I'm not sure what it feels like. It doesn't unlock something. There's not like something to pull out. I mean, there's that, which is obviously similar to this one.
Yeah,
but that doesn't feel.
Grab everything and just give it a little tug.
The only thing that is lines up with this side, so it feels like I should be able to release something in there, and then that will come out. But there's nothing that I can.
Yeah. And those 3 beneath there, they don't pull out or push in, or
they don't seem to. They're moving a little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
And not under anything. Spin it, says Chris.
Spin it,
that's something
I've seen that for some
Chris
puzzles.
does, but no.
And pulling it out on that knob there doesn't seem to do anything.
Sprungglue says the combo lock, turn and jiggle at the same time. But this bit, it doesn't feel. It just feels a bit graty, like it's not finished.
Yeah, it's something else needs to move to have it engage.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's still this bit.
Yeah.
I just panicked when I saw that on the side of it. I thought, It feels like it should be procedural in that we've got this now, so this should be used for something.
Exactly.
Right.
That should lead us to the next step.
Since you can pull that out, it's got to be used somewhere else, or else it'd be, it wouldn't have come out all the way. I'm convinced.
Although it was in there.
Oh.
So it's obviously longer than just for this.
Right.
But is it longer because it was doing something inside? Or just
way
so
up there.
Do something inside.
It did something. It sure did do something inside.
Yeah, it was.
But you've also pulled it all the way out. So.
And that it's this side that it was in.
Yeah.
So it might be engaging with something on there, but it sort of isn't.
I can't see that it is removable without it being used somewhere else, or else I'm sure it would have stopped somewhere. Of course, they might do that just to trick you, or me.
Again, that middle one seems to move too freely. It doesn't feel like it's engaging on anything. The top one's not moving at all.
Well, that one just doesn't have anything binding on it yet.
You need to send one of these things to the lockpicking lawyer.
Yeah.
Binding on 3. Okay.
Click out of 2, but no, it's. I don't know. I mean I think that we're done because we've got the clue from that and the clue from that.
Right.
And that's all that seems to do. So I don't think that there's any more to be done.
That barrel might be just.
That move.
Really?
Oh,
really? Oh, wow.
That's got some movement to it. And that does that.
Oh. Another little thing.
There's thing, but there's also.
Another thing.
Is that done?
You got
Why is that?
You got an egg thing in there with a slot. Oh, what's it? Oh.
Okay, there's the coin, I bet.
Right, we've got a boo-boo coin. Escape welt thing.
No, you're all done. Congratulations.
Well. That has got.
Look at. Ooh.
So that does lock it in place.
Oh, okay. So that locks the.
You've got to pull that out
that
to unlock
the
it.
Door.
I don't feel like it's.
Did you find a better way to do it? Well, you got to get a mummy too, right?
Say something about that, but that's also. I don't know.
Something's going on with that. That little tool. That little tool pulls out, doesn't it?
Going to.
Yeah. Is
there
that
you are.
in there to keep the door
No,
together?
that's for no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it'd be that elaborate, and I don't think it'd be all pull apartable. Oof.
Yeah,
now you have a puzzle.
We've got another key.
Oh wow! Oh, I didn't know it's going to all pull apart like this.
I don't know. I meant to pull that apart, but that feels like an extra bit. It's got a circle on it, right out loud. So
that's
Now I've got lots of tools. Too many tools. I don't know what to do with them. What was that then?
I don't remember. Oh, good thing you got this video for putting it back together.
Yeah.
Do those arms? Do those arms move independently now? Before they could only move by themselves. Now they can move independently. I don't know if that means anything whatsoever.
Oh, that's just where that was.
Try moving the left one forward.
Right. No, that would have gone through there, and that would have come up through this hole at the top.
That was its original position.
So that was locked in place with that coming up through there. Gotcha. So that was locked. So that was there. So now that will pull out, and that is all it needed to open this bit.
Okay.
And now you got extra tools.
Yeah, but
well, there was that little slot in the. Oh, there's that great big slot. Oh boy, what's going on here?
I
don't feel
get it.
I mean, it's entirely possible that and that are fake, but I don't think so.
I would.
That would seem.
That'd be awful.
Yeah.
That's not Chekhov's law.
Is below this level.
Yeah, I think there's more. Although I'm kind of surprised at the disassembly of this.
That?
I've seen ones where, a tool, something comes out and it's used as a tool somewhere else, but I'm curious why that entire top comes off like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might be that I shouldn't have taken that apart.
Yeah, maybe so, but it's too. I mean, that's just too. That thing just wanted to be pulled out, and there's nothing written on either side, right?
No.
Yeah. No more numbers.
Well, the fact that little piece with the circle on it was being held within the parts, that wasn't a structural piece.
That oval part with the slot in it has a little emblem on it. What is that emblem?
That's the company escape wheel.
Oh, okay.
That's the logo. Now put it back together might be harder. No.
Yeah, and
do your wheels? Your wheels still constrained?
Again, that's not doing anything yet.
Yeah. So there's more stages to this. It's just they're not.
But that feels like the prize. That feels like the end. The gold coin.
Yeah, I would think so. But didn't they say something about? Was there something about finding a mummy too, or am I just?
There was, but I don't know. Yeah,
okay. I'm wondering if it's further on down.
In my watching, they make 2 other puzzles. One of them is a pyramid. So I wonder if maybe that one we're supposed to be.
I think it's all just coming apart now. So
I think it might. Yeah, I wonder if something bad happened and the top didn't come off before it was supposed to.
Considering the same thing happened on the other guy's video.
Can somebody who's not on the live stream check that out and just see if...
Because that right there is the unlocking for the top.
It seems like you found a much more efficient way to get to the end.
Yeah.
At this point.
Because from what I can tell,
it feels like other things should be doing things, but
absolutely agree.
Does the egg shape fit into that slot?
No, it's a bit too thick.
How about that? That thing
It
with
would,
the...
but I don't want to just drop it in it because.
Oh, yeah,
because it'll just fall
Bad
inside.
That's not a failsafe.
I don't know. And these hinges, I don't think they actually did anything. I think it was just while I was playing with that hinge.
I wonder.
I think that other piece just kind of pulled out. Because
what's the name of the
corner
puzzle? I'll
piece
look it up. Says Chris Campling. It is the Fort Knox box from Escape World. That is a QR code for hints and solutions, but they appear to be in German or French. Yeah. See, I mean,
this part doesn't feel right.
No, but then again, some of it does.
I mean, it definitely seems like there's more to this.
Absolutely.
That was on there, and that was on there.
So I found another video for it. This one's in Spanish.
Oh, getting closer.
See, that was definitely hidden away in there. So you've got to get to that bit, haven't you?
I mean that absolutely. Yeah.
And there's no need for that to be constructed like that.
Exactly.
Unless you're meant to get that apart.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's well, it does. Okay, well, that gap is necessary for that locking piece to slide in there and hold it, though.
That's also true.
Because, that sliding piece, it needs to have a gap in order to lock it. So, actually, that is all mechanical.
Yeah. Why is that bit there then? And that bit there?
Okay, now in the Spanish video,
no, that might just be construction because that's the opposite sides of the hinge.
They did another bit.
You still have all the horizontal lines that are mixed up as you go across the panels.
Is what this hinges around. So again, that's why that's there.
No.
Chris has looked up some videos and they show where you are and that's it.
No.
The Spanish video I found, it has another step that I just found.
After
for the
this
underside.
From what side? Where?
The underside. The underneath, the bottom. So, okay, with the bit that has the 2B facing you, where you can see that. Let's see. I'm going to try and get it to that part of the video here. Okay. So I'm watching the piece in the middle that rotates. It's turned to where it's facing the V on there. So that way it's Now there's a button on the side. Let me see if I can get an idea of where that actually was. Or it was like in on one of the edge corners. In this video, they keep picking it up and turning it around, and
that's nice. Yeah.
So leave the dial where it currently is.
It's a little off. Yeah. Why would it have 4? Why would there be 8 positions and 4 tick quarter marks between?
So if you look at the side of the box, the side where it has those 3 little boxes there, rotate it one more. No, the other direction. Yeah, I think that. Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now with the box upside down, it looks like that wheel pushes in. No, not that wheel. The wheel on the side.
It does though. Whoa, looky. Ah. Huh. Well, that's kind of
It
cool.
didn't come out last time.
Try
I'm
pushing
sure.
in the wheel.
No, I'm
side.
decoding this. This is coming out. Look. But that's just telling me a thing. That's got 6 and the thing on it.
Oh, well, it exposed a number.
Yes.
A 6 and a 6 and a
6 key for that.
Yeah.
Maybe you turn those again.
So I've just decoded that to unlock that. So yeah, that tells you the 6th code for that.
Yeah.
That will tell you the code for the first one, which is the thing with the line. So that's probably not actually locating anything. So it probably is
the
finished.
thing in the video I'm showing shows another piece that comes out.
Out of where now?
That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So,
spinning it around, you can't tell.
The wheel that your index finger is near, that pushes inwards.
So you don't rotate, you just press?
Yeah. That on this video, it looks like it pushed in. And then one of the pieces on the bottom came out. That's
the bit with the 2B on it.
Yeah. With you see the longer slot or that's coming out that your dial is facing?
Oh, yeah, right. The longer one
comes
on
out.
the left. Oh, that one, short one.
After you push in the wheel. In the video I'm watching, they pushed it in like it was a button.
Go in that way or that way?
No,
in
that way.
From the edge.
Yeah. That's what it looks like in the video, was that something was done in that manner.
It doesn't feel like it wants to move in
I wonder if something else has to be done first. Oh, that's interesting. That slot isn't bisecting that gear in the center, as I would have maybe expected. Of course, doesn't mean anything either. You've got that different... Oh. You got a different number showed up.
No, it's the same. It's the 522.
Same? Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually turn. It only goes that amount.
There's got to be a pawl in there somewhere. You have to...
Something... Maybe it's just not obvious from the video what they did, because that piece comes out.
They might have done something previously.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Did we... So if that tells us about 1, that tells us about 2, 3...
3 was that double E symbol.
4. What was 4?
4 is on the top lid.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Oh yeah, but the
triangle?
wheel.
Tell us about anything on the wheel. That was triangle, which is in a big triangle.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, there you go. Interesting.
So we got 5 was on there, and 6 was under there. So that tells us all the numbers for that. Probably.
Oh, yeah. When that piece comes out, it actually has the rest of the symbol, I think. I think it has the symbol for the, yeah, that double E thing.
Yeah. So that's
I'm looking at it on the video, it's got like half the symbol. It fits inside that slot on the side, and it like completes the symbol for the double E.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's the only one that we haven't seen anywhere else.
Right. So that's all that is it tells you
the order sounds really strange to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why that piece isn't coming out the way it did on this other one. Of course, I also look like the dial maybe was turned just a teeny bit to the side. That's
strange, though. Well,
yeah.
And then there's those images of those 3 gears. Something's telling me that's trying to tell us something.
Let me see if there's anything else in this video that goes in here.
How many teeth do you have on those wheels?
Don't know. Not.
Okay.
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough.
Okay, yeah, that piece definitely shows what that third one was. So
that's weird.
I'm thinking we actually have this thing solved. It's just a lot.
I can't see there being that many red herrings, or unless something mechanically didn't work right.
Individual piece is telling us where, what each wheel should be. All the pieces that come out are.
Well, have those horizontal lines been explained? Have they given us any info?
No, I think they're decorative. Well, it was interesting.
Yeah.
I shall endeavour to have a look through the rest of the videos that it pointed me towards and see if I can figure anything out from that. But
yeah, that's kind of.
I think that's probably it.
It looks really promising, and I think that is the end. But it's I have a feeling something went wrong.
By that, and the other bit that's got a 0 on it. But
yep.
Yeah. Oh well, it was fun. I won't be getting the rest in the series though, because I'm somewhat disappointed by it.
It seems like a broken promise.
The first video I found that just kind of cracked it by the shaping of it there. He actually put in there that he really liked the pyramid one way more than this.
Oh right. Yeah.
That's
so the pyramid one and this one, they've just released a new one. I can't remember what
There's
else.
There's like a space one, I think.
Yeah. I don't think I'll bother with them, but I'll have a look.
Yeah.
You never know.
Maybe there's other companies that do similar things, because I like the idea.
I was going to pick one of these up, but now I kind of think I'm going to have to look and see what other people say.
There are a different company that do the same sort of thing, which I might have a look at as well. But yeah, it was interesting. It's just a trinket box, and you've opened it, says Hugh. It looks that way, yes. There's some unanswered questions.
Right. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah. And I shall report back in a week or two and see if I figured anything out. But yeah.
So, it's on the Spanish video I found. It looks like they did the exact same thing. They're like trying all sorts of stuff, and they just happened to pull that corner piece, and the top flopped open.
Yeah, I mean it feels that's definitely the catch. That releases the top.
Yeah,
and you can't do that until you get that bit out. And to get that bit out, you need to have the code, and the code is on there if you can.
Yeah, the code is hidden all over the box.
Yeah,
I was expecting.
It sort of makes sense, and it all does sort of get used except for that slot. But maybe that is to do with that. But for some reason, that's not coming out. But
I was hopeful for lots more steps. Oh well.
Yeah. Bobbin says build quality not great. It seems it's a laser cut wooden thing, so there's always going to be so much give and tolerances to it that it wobbles about a little bit. So you're never going to get it very, very accurate. So I wasn't expecting
if they had glued the pieces, it would have been a whole lot more solid. But
sometimes that's part of it. So it's hard, we don't know.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
I shall continue to play with it, and it might ease in, and other things might become apparent, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
it kind of looks that way.
Yeah, I think we've uncovered everything it has.
So that's as good a time as any to stop. So I'm happy to finish there. Next week we shall return to the new thing, and we finished Da Vinci.
Yes, we finished Da Vinci.
So, yes,
at that really weird,
I've got the
frustrating
other
ending
thing. Don't remember what it's called though, but yes.
Oh, you said it. That's a VR game, right? Lost Echo?
No, it's a normal thing.
Okay.
It's the Tested on Humans sequel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So we won't know what's going on, but that's par for the course, really. Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
We really didn't have much of a clue what was going on with the other game, so that's fine.
Perfect.
Max says it seems our inquisitive minds are looking too deeply. I think that's the end game. Yeah, I think you're right.
I agree. I think
it's too bad.
It was.
It was fun while it lasted, but
that's right.
Yeah, it gave us something to fiddle with for a little while. So
I can hide sweets in it.
You can hide.
And nobody can get them out without the hassle.
That's right. Good idea.
Right. So thank you both for coming along and helping me out. I certainly wouldn't have been able to do it without help.
My pleasure.
Cheating and looking at up variety, but that's fine.
heckling.
Yeah. It's Thursday, Saturday night. I'm Vector Control. Sunday, that might be what you're thinking about. Sunday evening, I'm hoping to start playing some Lone Echo 2.
Yes.
That's the VR game.
Yeah.
I won't necessarily need help with that, but it's always fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
So,
a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I shall be returning a couple of times throughout the weekend for that. Monday's e-models as normal. Wednesday, say we're back to start another escape room thing. So,
yeah,
not Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm doing something at the bench because I played a game yesterday. Thursday, we're back to start off the escape room because we did the talking tonight. So, game next week. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different. I'm not going to do it.
Hopefully, we're entertaining in some capacity.
So, do leave a comment. Let me know if you liked it or not. Hated it. If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, let me know as well. But, we'll see what happens. That's it, really. Thank you all. It's been fun. See you soon. There's an ending video. I've got to click the thing on to do the ending video. So
let's see if it actually works.
The ending one tends to work. It's the beginning one that worked before I went live, but then it didn't. But I can't figure out why. So I don't know. So thank you all anyway. See you soon. Stay safe and bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.